Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup, as we'll see the number 10 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start us off. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Hurricanes offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Pass caught. Second down now. Back to throw. It's Speck. Bringing pressure. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. And the Canes will line up to kick it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So Ohio State's offense out there for their first possession. And we know this top quarterback is a confident guy, but talking to him, he's also well aware how good that edge pass rusher on the other side is.
Well, he better be ready today. He's got great skill. We know what he's capable of doing, but this will be the best defensive end that he's faced all year with that kind of pass rushing ability. So he's going to have to maneuver around in that pocket to make plays. Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Buckeyes bring their punt team onto the field. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on first down. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play. The Canes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Looking downfield. It's Beck. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
On third down, he drops to throw. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Tight end makes the grab. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Buckeyes are in the red zone now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And that pass falls incomplete. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to throw. It's Beck. Screen to the receiver in the flat. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Drop him back, looking to throw for the first down. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
And I'm shocked this guy is trying to get outside and make a play, Chris. You know what he's all about. Sit in the pocket, make a read, get the ball out of his hands. Here he's desperate, trying to make a play on the outside. Really not in his arsenal, as you see, and it backfires for a big loss.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Running back with the football. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team makes the touch, so no return on the play.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
Gets the first and still running. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. The receiver grabs it. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw to his receiver. Pulls it in. It's Daniels. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. The Hurricanes will have first and 10 here. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try the right here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fires it to the wideout. Pass caught. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Hurricanes will line up now. It's first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line, and he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Canes. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Point after, up and good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? And they hand it off to the back. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. The It's a short completion to the big tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, the defense has got to do a better job of wrapping up the tight end there. The coach is preaching to these guys, we need more than one tackler to the ball. They caught a break there. The tight end breaks the first tackle, and they had another man there to bring him down before it could have gotten ugly.
Incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a...
Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy is starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
Now the try here for the extra point. The PAT is good. They go up for touchdown, 14-7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. On first down, it's play action. Short pass finds the tight end. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. To throw, it's Beck. Grabbed by the receiver. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. The Canes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. Looking to throw it on first down. With the catch, it's Joseph. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. They move the six. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Not able to connect, incomplete. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Fletcher.
Well, they try to sneak the running back out of the backfield. Quarterback looking downfield, no one open, so he just tries to get it to the back and hope he could get the yards after the catch for the first down, but the defense corrals him short of the marker.
Trying to return the punt for some extra yardage. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Looking for a gap, it's Jackson. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Takes the handoff, heads to the right. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
A nice RPO here by the offensive coordinator and a big gain by the back. But let's give credit to the quarterback. He saw that this defense was sitting back, worried about the pass, so instead of throwing it, he hands it off and some nice positive yards.
And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and if you go play action, it affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice...
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So it's 1st down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Canes will kick this away to get the second half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Football comes out. Ball scooped up by the defense. He breaks free. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the 1st down in the process.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets them right back into this game. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this 3rd and goal play. On the run, it's Fletcher. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Looked to me like this offense tried to catch the defense napping, but give credit to the defense. They blow that run play up, and now we've got a critical decision here on 4th and goal.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Smith. They can't stop him. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. First down, looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
The Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He hands it to the back. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the jet sweep. Breaks into open space. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The jet sweep totally fools the defense for 6.
You know, a lot of times you get inside that 5-yard line, you're thinking about being physical and dropping a hammer on a defense. But what a time to try to get wide and trust your playmaker to find a way into the end zone. We always say that windows get tight down here, and so do running lanes. Great call and better execution.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They've had to settle for field goals. That won't work anymore. They got to find the end zone this time. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That completion makes it second and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Looking to pass, it's Beck. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. No, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Grab down the middle. It's Joseph. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. Ball rolls dead, and the coverage team downs it right there.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life for this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
They keep him guessing with a run. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Buckeyes will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So first play of the drive coming here. They'll start at their own 49. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Makes the grab. It's Fletcher. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Important 3rd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Beck. Snags a quick throw. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. The Hurricanes will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Tries the right with a quick throw. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a 1st down. The Canes offense is on the move now. Here comes a handoff. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. So 1 final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Makes a quick grab. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the 1st down marker. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Looking to chuck it again. Caught over the middle. It's Joseph. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. And the Canes move into the red zone. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Launching one to the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Looking for 6. And the ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Just when it looked like they might make this a one-score game, the quarterback gives it back to the defense. The climb just got steeper, and they're running out of time here in the fourth quarter.
Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Grinding away on the ground. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
He's brought down out at the 46.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line with 3rd and 1. And the wideout goes in motion. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Well, the lineman a little too far downfield, like a sheep wandering away from the flock, and that's a costly penalty. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards in the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Ohio State. They are pouring it on now. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Well, time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Scanning the field. It's Beck. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. So quickly all the way up to the 36, and it's first down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion makes it second and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's got it with room to run. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First down and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And this pass is on target. Caught. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Fletcher. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
The Canes are moving quickly down the field.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Running back grabs it on a screen. Fights off a defender. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab down the middle. It's Daniels. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The Hurricanes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout call by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Hurricanes!
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's got it. The 2-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't. And this could wrap up the ballgame.
Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk. They look pretty good out there today in a very satisfying W.
I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.